As recently as 1988, this is how voting was done in Kenya. The mlolongo or queuing system. Voters lined up behind posters of their preferred candidate. A local administrator counted up the rows of people and declared a winner. The image forms part of an exhibition titled Voting Matters, a display of voting materials and iconic photographs depicting the history of elections in Africa. Curated by the French Institute for Research in Africa and the Nairobi National Museum, the exhibition showcases how changing technologies have made elections more credible and encouraged inclusive citizenship.
We would like to address to the public, to scholars, to students, in fact to anybody, both the changing technologies but also the development of political culture.
Well, the voting process has certainly come a long way in Kenya since the days of the mlolongo queuing system. In fact, almost through the entire continent, no election is complete without election observers, new voting technology, and the private polling booth, all to ensure that your vote matters and that the elections are free and fair.
Technology can be used actually to serve a positive purpose or a negative purpose. In some instances, for example, it can improve the credibility of the electoral process, registration process, tallying of the votes, for example. But on the other hand, it can also be misused by those who are involved in election management.
Kenya's Electoral Commission says ensuring credibility calls for broad public participation.
It is well said, election is too big a business to be left to the Electoral Commission alone because it is supposed to be owned by a country. And if everybody has that mindset, then we shall also give the Electoral Commission officials a chance to prove that they can do it.
Tracing the history of Africa through voting processes highlights just how crucial elections are in the political life of a nation. And as governments commit to transparency, it's hoped the continent will see less examples of fierce contestation and violence, and more moments like these, where unbridled joy and celebration signal the coming of much-desired democratic change. Lindy Mtongana, CCTV, Nairobi.